All right, so welcome back everyone to the Back 40 Firewood channel. So sometimes when I start my videos and I get going with things, I just dive right into the action and I show you guys like cutting up a log, or the other day, actually last week, one of the videos I was bucking up on my DIY processing platform, and I had a question about how I, measure out my cuts and how I kind of go about preparing my logs before I buck them up. And so I got thinking, that's one of the things sometimes that we kind of tend to overlook when we create videos, is like all of the little things that go into it. So today I thought I would show you just what I do before I start. For instance, this log right here is the tree that came down in the Climb for Cash live stream on Friday night 2 weeks ago. And if you haven't entered yet, you still have a chance to win the cash. We need to get over 100 reviews before tomorrow night's live stream. So if you haven't entered, and be sure you have to go over and leave a review to be entered, not just fill out the form. I'll have details of that in the description. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys what I do here just to buck up this log. It's not going to take very long. But what I also am going to do is something a little bit different, where I'm going to show you, well, not in this video, but I'm going to have another video of the unedited footage of moving the camera and what all goes into actually making a video about cutting up a log as small as this one. I'm thinking there's only going to be maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, between 5 and 10 cuts to make on it. But like, again, sometimes, instead of just diving right in and showing you the saw going through the wood, I figured I would just explain a little bit about my process. And again, this is just my process. I am not by any means a how-to channel. I'm mostly entertainment purposes only. And here and there, if you guys pick up a tip or a trick or a little nugget of information, that's all just a bonus for me. Like I said, I'm not trying to show you guys how to. I'm not saying this is the only way. I'm just going to show you how I do it, and then you can take that and do whatever you want with it. So let me show you quick here. I did get a question on the tool that I use to measure my cuts. I gotta get out of the sun here. So what I have is the Woodcutter's Helper, it's called. I picked this up a few years ago on eBay, I think it was. And it's magnetic, so it sticks to anywhere on the bar you want it to place it. This little wheel right here, this little dial, you can adjust. Right now it's set at 16 inches, but you can go out to 20 or you can go down to 12. You can move this however long you want your splits, you can move it. The thing I like about this is that you don't have to, you can put it right on the tip of your bar and just go and make little nicks to where you're going to be cutting, and that's what I do. So anyway, this is the tool I use. I'm going to show you quick here how I do it. And then, like I said, I'll explain more when I'm done. Kind of like what I'm going to do with the unlisted video, the unedited and unlisted video of the bucking this log up. So, all right, so one of the first things I'll do when I'm about to buck up a log, I don't just dive in and start cutting, and that's one of probably the misconceptions that comes across on videos, is that, a video starts and boom, the saw is fired up, I'm cutting and bucking and going to town. But for instance, on this log, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to see that I have this crotch, and that piece up there looks like I might get maybe 2 rounds out of it. Same with maybe 2 or 3 out of that piece. And I'm going to have this crotch to deal with no matter what. So I'm going to probably make a couple marks up there, get down to the crotch, and then I'll go down to that end and start and make my marks this way and see whereabouts I line up having to deal with that crotch. So I'm not just going to go in and just start at one end. I am going to look things over. I do that before I start, and just to get, a game plan. So let me fire up the 500i and we'll put that game plan into play. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me over the saw, but the other thing marking the stuff out ahead of time does is it gives your saw a little chance to warm up. So now I can put this on this side, and you'll see I'll just go here and make a little mark, and then I put that dial in there. Alright, so now I can take this off and put it on the other side. Everything is marked out. So everything is now marked and ready to go, and now I'm going to get ready to make all my cuts. So I'm going to line you guys up right here, and like I said, I'm going to have this in unedited form. I think what I'll do is buzz these two pieces off first, and then I'll go down to that end. Since that end's off the ground, I'll work my way back and end up with this. go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 nice little rounds, all bucked up and ready to go. So again, there's my little process. Like I said, sometimes I don't always explain it just because I just dive into the action. I never really think too much about doing the how-tos or this, instructional videos. But I thought today I would just change that up a little bit and show you guys both the inner workings of putting together the video. And again, I'll have the link up here, and at the end of the video I think I'll have it as well. And if you go over and check that out, the unedited version of this video, it will just be from when I start bucking and the camera moves and all that. If you're interested in seeing that, depending on how many views I get on it, it will show me whether or not there's an interest for anything like that in the future. So check that out if you are interested. Otherwise, so anyway, I think that'll do it for this video. Again, if you have the desire, check out the unedited version of the bucking of this log. Also, if you haven't done so, go over to back40firewood.com, get signed up, because tomorrow night on the live stream we are giving away the cash. 3 lucky winners. Going to be going home with some cold hard cash. So hopefully we'll see you there tomorrow night on the Back 40 live stream at 8 p.m. Central. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.